This is basically a quick idea on how to repair a lawn after your incompetent staff have let the horses gallop on it. Really not good, but we're fortunate that in some cases it hasn't actually done holes. But this is the before, and I shall show you a sort of after one. They don't look fantastic, but they actually are better and get massive hoof prints in the lawn. So I shall endeavour to show you how to do it now. Another hoof print in the lawn. Not good. So we're going to have a go again. If I can get this camera in the correct position. So we're going to cut round here. Trying not to damage any more lawn. And cut round here trying to get the piece out that's just actually been forced down by the sheer weight of the horse. I don't know if you can see me, I'm trying to get this out without damage. Rather than pulling it and damaging it, you're far better to keep using your knife. I shall pulling the grass out of its bed and then gently use your hand and get as much as the piece as you can that has been pushed under the soil. Now sometimes that affixes itself there. If it does, you can just lean it over and fill, but unfortunately this one didn't. So you can see to the extent of the hole again. So we just need to refill that, and I've run out of soil. So I shall be back in a second. This is the hole, and what we will try to do, what you could try to do, is to pull it back up. But because of the strength of the horses, it probably won't come. So ideally you need to cut, preferably on the lawn line, with a very sharp knife, otherwise you damage all the other lawn. And just keep trying to get it back up. Now it can prove difficult, so just gently ease it away without trying to damage any of the other soil. It is worth actually making this effort. We there now have a complete mass of the hoof print that was dropped into the hole. One looks at the size of the hole. The idea is to place that on, but before we do, we need to fill this gap. Incidentally, when you put the turf down, do not let the sun on it, so put it face down while you're working away filling the hole. Now, I suggest you just fill it with normal soil, but I must warn you, if there happens to be a leaf in the soil, you will struggle to get it to grow. Now I'd pack it down quite tightly because, as you probably know, when you plant new lawn, it drops. So plant it quite down and get it right round the edges, just give it a little stroke in, and then basically you're only hoping luckily that it'll work, and it does for me because my staff tend to do this quite often. You then get your mass, you'll actually be able to identify which horse it was that did it, and push it down, really push it into the edges so it'll hopefully knit in. Sometimes you have a rather large gap here. I don't know if you can see that, but you could put more soil and put a bit of grass seed. So I would stamp on that now for a good 5 minutes, and then I'd water it. It doesn't look the best now, but it really looks far better than this in the lawn. Well, that's if you actually care about your lawn, which I do.